What if everything you believed about wealth was wrong? What if the secret to extraordinary richness wasn't hustle, luck, or inheritance, but something hiding in plain sight, something the ultra-wealthy guard with obsessive secrecy? My name doesn't matter. What matters is that I was once exactly where you might be right now, broke, confused, and told that wealth was for other people. Then one night, everything changed. I found a book, an old, forgotten manuscript that had passed through the hands of Rockefeller, Carnegie, and ancient merchant kings. A book that decoded the invisible rules that separate the extraordinary wealthy from everyone else. Tonight, I share those secrets with you. These are not motivational cliches. These are battle-tested psychological and strategic weapons used by the top 0.001% across centuries. Pay very close attention. The difference between these two versions of the same person is not time. It's not talent, it's not luck. It's knowledge. Specific, dangerous, life-changing knowledge. Secret number 1. The greatest wealth mentor I ever had, a woman who had built and lost 3 fortunes, told me something that shattered my reality. The poor think about money constantly. The rich rarely think about money at all. The rich think about value. Every single ultra-wealthy person I have ever studied shares this identical pattern. They obsess over the value they create, the problems they solve, and the lives they change. Money becomes the automatic byproduct, like exhaust from an engine running at full power. Rockefeller didn't chase money, he obsessed over efficient oil distribution. Carnegie didn't chase money, he obsessed over building stronger steel. The pattern is ancient and it is universal. Ask yourself this, right now, in this very moment, not how can I make more money, but how can I create more value for more people? That single shift in question has created more millionaires than any investment strategy in history. The ultra-wealthy carry 3 questions everywhere. Write these down. They are worth more than any business school degree. Value creation is the seed. Everything else, every investment, every business, every empire grows from that single root. Kill the root and the tree dies, no matter how tall it once grew. She told me, the poor spend their money and save what's left. The middle class save their money and spend what's left. The rich invest their money, spend the returns, and never touch the principal. Secret number 2. The most dangerous lie ever told to ordinary people is this: work hard and you will become rich. The truth? You cannot outwork compound interest. You cannot out-hustle passive income. The wealthy do not sell their time, they sell systems. Time is the only resource that cannot be manufactured. Every hour you trade for a paycheck is an hour that cannot compound. The wealthy discovered this truth centuries ago and built their empires on one simple principle: make money work harder than any human possibly can. Benjamin Franklin wrote in 1748, "Money can beget money and its offspring can beget more." He was describing what we now call compound interest, the 8th wonder of the world, as Einstein reportedly called it. And yet 95% of people spend their lives never truly activating this force. Here is the number that destroys excuses. $1,000 invested at 10% annually for 40 years becomes $45,259. Not because of intelligence, not because of connections, simply because of time and discipline. The wealthy started earlier. The wealthy stayed patient. That is the entire secret. The average millionaire has not 1, not 2, but 7 streams of income. This is not coincidence. This is architecture. Wealthy people engineer their financial lives the way a master architect engineers a cathedral, with load-bearing structures, redundancy systems, and long-term vision. I remember the night I almost spent my last savings on immediate comfort. The version of me that stopped that hand was the version that understood the 3rd secret. She said to me, "Kaito, the secret is not in what you earn. It is in what you keep, what you grow, and what you build that outlives you." Secret number 3. The Rockefeller family has maintained and grown its wealth for over 150 years, across 6 generations. The Rothschild family over 230 years. The Medici banking family of Florence over 400 years. What do they all share? They built wealth that was designed to outlive any single person. The ordinary person asks, how much money can I make in my lifetime? The extraordinarily wealthy person asks, how much wealth can I build that will still be growing 100 years after I am gone? This is not ambition. This is a fundamentally different relationship with time. The wealthy don't just build wealth. They build structures, trusts, foundations, holding companies, intellectual property estates. These are legal architectures that carry wealth forward, shielded from taxes, protected from lawsuits, automated to grow. True wealth has never been about the individual. It has always been about what you leave behind. The wealthiest people in history were not hoarders, they were builders. They built institutions, systems, and ideas that carried their impact forward long after their last breath. She told me something that I have never forgotten. She said, the secret to keeping wealth is simpler than building it. Spend less than you earn, invest the difference, never stop learning, and never, never let your lifestyle grow faster than your assets. Secret number 4. This is the most devastating trap in the modern world: lifestyle inflation. Every raise spent, every bonus consumed, every success celebrated with expenses that now require the next success just to maintain. The wealthy call this the golden cage: beautiful, inescapable, fatal. Warren Buffett still lives in the house he bought in 1958 for $31,500. He drives his own car. He eats at McDonald's. Not because he cannot afford more, because he understands that assets make you wealthy and liabilities make you comfortable. There is a catastrophic difference. Fourth secret locked in. Now we enter the most guarded territory, the psychological secrets, the inner architecture of the wealthy mind. Because without this, every financial strategy in the world will eventually collapse. Secret number 5. The greatest discovery in wealth psychology in the last 100 years is this: your relationship with money is not financial. It is emotional. It is neurological. The wealthy have rewired their brains to process risk, delayed gratification, and abundance completely differently than the average person. Scarcity mindset says if they win, I lose. Abundance mindset says their success shows me what is possible. Scarcity hoards information. Abundance shares it, knowing that collaboration creates more value than competition ever could. Jim Rohn said if you took all the money in the world and divided it equally among everybody, it would soon be back in the same pockets. Why? Because wealth is not money. Wealth is the mindset, the skills, and the habits that consistently generate money. Destroy those and wealth disappears. Develop those and wealth becomes inevitable. Study after study shows that the ultra-wealthy share near identical daily rituals. They wake up before sunrise, they exercise, they read, not entertainment, but knowledge. They protect the first 90 minutes of their day with the ferocity of a guard dog, because they know how you begin determines how you end. The wealthy are not fearless, they are disciplined in the presence of fear. They have trained themselves to feel the fear and move anyway. Every great fortune in history was built by someone who acted when others froze. She grabbed my arm one day and said, "Stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for perfect conditions. Stop waiting for someone to believe in you first." The wealthy did not wait. They built, they failed, they rebuilt, and they never asked for permission from a world that wanted them to stay ordinary. That night, I took my first real step. Not with money, with decision. And secret number 6 changed everything.